U.S. stocks advanced on Friday, led by defensive shares, but investors played things close to the vest. They remain cautious ahead of the weekend as Spain is expected to request aid for its troubled banks. That's what sources are telling Reuters. Reuters economics editor for the Americas, Bill Schomburg, is here. So, Bill, is Spain going to get the money it needs?
Well, it certainly looks like a deal is being put together. We're expecting an announcement of a request by Spain tomorrow. That's what the sources have been telling Reuters in Europe. We're also awaiting an audit from the IMF, which will give a good idea of how much money Spain really needs for its banks. What we've heard is somewhere around 40 billion euros. It could be higher than that. Fitch yesterday, when it downgraded Spain, said that perhaps the country needed as much as 60 billion under its baseline scenario, or possibly 100 billion in a more extreme scenario like the chaos that we saw in Ireland.
Bill, this would be the fourth country in Europe to seek a financial rescue. Investors, of course, want to know, is this it, finally, or are there more shoes to drop?
Well, it's probably too soon to say, I'm afraid. Some of the countries that have already got programs may need more money. That's Ireland and Portugal. The outlook in Greece is very uncertain, where everyone's on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the elections on June the 17th, a week on Sunday. Could be that the anti-bailout parties prevail there, to be seen. So there could be more need for cash in Greece as well. And another very big economy, bigger than Spain itself, is Italy. Problems in Italy are not quite as acute as they are in Spain, but government officials there keep reminding everyone that really the problems are not going away. So if there's a sharp meltdown or significant problems coming from somewhere like Spain, who knows, Italy could be very much in the focus of the markets later on.
All right, Bill Schomburg, thanks for that. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon in the hot seat Wednesday. He's going to be grilled by the Senate Banking Committee about the bank's stunning $2 billion plus trading loss. Was it greed or a stupid mistake? We may know more when Dimon endures his first public questioning about that embarrassing hedging debacle. Retail sales out on Wednesday. IFR is looking for sales to increase by 0.1% overall and up 0.3% excluding autos. Thomson Reuters Director of Consumer Research, Jerome Martis, has some highlights for us.
This is in line with our Thomson Reuters same-store sales data, suggesting that despite higher prices, consumers are still paying full price for the latest fashion items, which bodes well for second quarter margins.
And there's more economic numbers for you data heads next week. On Wednesday, we also get the Producer Price Index and, of course, May retail sales. On Thursday, watch for consumer prices and jobless claims. On Friday, the Federal Reserve's monthly index of industrial production may bring some insight into where the economy is headed. In a week preceding the FOMC meeting, tune into two Fed presidents and voting members both speaking on Monday. In one of his speeches recently, dovish Atlanta Fed's Dennis Lockhart said Europe is the biggest risk to U.S. growth and extending Operation Twist is on the table. And San Francisco Fed President John Williams made headlines this week when he said the central bank should be ready to step up stimulus in case economic growth slows. Sultan Kozan, the world's tallest man since 2009, has grown another 2 inches in the past 3 years. But the 29-year-old Turk has received good news. After multiple surgeries, he's finally stopped growing. Kozan's continuous growth was caused by a brain tumor producing growth hormones. It made him reach his father's height at the age of 7 and forced him to spend his childhood in solitude. That is your week ahead. Follow us on Twitter at Reuters Insider, and also check out our TV channel at Reuters.com/ReutersTV. I'm Rhonda Schaffler. This is Reuters.